All right, we're back with some more Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Sorry about the bit of delay there. I had to re-sign into Google, which you mean I had to go downstairs to get my phone and all that other nonsense. Pain in my ass. Anyways, so what did I do for the first 5 minutes this morning? Nothing. Basically, activated the rail storage yard that we're going to build for, which is a distribution office, just big. Added a train depot, told them to build it, and that's been about it. Figured out what the pollution was. There was no garbage can here. And that was a big whoops. Why the hell is my volume friggin' cranked up so high? There we go. That's a bit better. Blaring my eardrums out. But this guy didn't have a garbage can, so it was piling up. So we built one here, and now that this thing is built, we can actually see what's going on. But this was like all red from it here, so now it's ticking back down. I think this is actually spreading pollution into the ground too, so building a switch here, and then we'll build another one that actually dumps into the water. Hey, whoops. It's like, usually it spreads to the water, but I don't think it's supposed to go that far back into the ground. And this does a little bit, but yeah. Anyway. So that's that going. We've got a pipe, or electrical going over here that we ran back from down here, so they'll get that done eventually. What other things was I doing? I think that was about it. So we'll let them keep cooking away at all this stuff. And we'll go ahead and continue down here. So basically down here we need water, sewer, garbage, all that good nonsense, right? No, I'm thinking... No, we need to check some running distance too, right? Is this the... Yeah, that's the school. Okay. This side's pretty good. What about this side? No, they're not connected here. That's not helpful. I don't think we got an extra node there at all, so we may have to go up above here. Something like this. Why can't you just be normal? Why you gotta be like that? Probably something kind of the same over here, huh? Oh, we got the room over here, though. We probably do. Yep, that connects them a little better to everything. Another one maybe here? No, that's okay. Where else are we missing, like, key connection here? Anywhere? Yeah, you need to get to a shopping market, though. That's kind of a thing. Okay. So we put the parks in here. Didn't really connect them all up, though, did we yet? So that's gonna be a little bit of a conundrum. Alright, get you up there at 403. You're getting closer. Long ways across there is a problem. Do have one more there, okay. Maybe this section here gets revamped a little bit. Come across here, put in a store here, maybe too. And you go like this. What are you trying to connect to there, dude? Well, you don't do that, that'd be great. There's a node there, I can see it. There we go. Yay, we got containers. Sure, steady air traffic, that's fine. And so I turned down a bit of the workforce around here, a little bit too, just in the various things, not the shopping center, but like the cinemas, the gallery here, and the museum. Oh, looks like we need to go a little bit higher there. Notice we weren't having anybody in the prison security because that government loyalty turned up too high. Oops. That was the thing. Like, oopsie. Now you do have an exit over here too. That might help. Let's see. You. Oh, yeah, that entire bottom row is not very happy here. Can we maybe cut out this entire corner, I think? May be useful to do that. This is actually would be more useful if we could go here. We'll have to get dirt pass in here to build this one, but let's just make sure that this can be built in some fashion or another, right? I got you another, 3 houses there. That's not gonna get over the building, is it? Maybe. Might be able to do that. placed it like just right here, maybe. And here's a question too. Can they walk through here? I don't think they can. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, maybe we do an underground passage here. Let's see if we figure one out real quick here. Let's try it out. Peds, go underground. Have to zoom in, see where these are going. I never remember. So if we put you here. Can we get you maybe... Probably want it as close to the entrance as we can get it, I'm thinking. What other infrastructure? Good question. We're not going to tell you. Just make it a bit deeper. It should be fine. There we go. Okay, what do we got going here now then? We did that and then this. How does that make your travel times look? A lot better on this side. Now what I'm seeing is we replace these bottom 4 buildings with something else. Like these guys here. Maybe we just take out this bottom row is probably the best solution, huh? Take out that. Cancel this footpath here, and let's run this one across straight. Maybe we come straight down with this, I don't know. We'll figure out what we're going to put here in a minute. I think if we did that, that makes our ability to get everywhere for the most part much better. This hospital, can you reach all the way down to your end there? Not quite. Do you cross here? No, you don't. Okay. Across here. Wonder if we do like we did the other ones, put a couple more of these in here. Could easily do one here, I think. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of this footpath and this one for a second. And this one and this one here. Oh, it ain't that steep. Quit your lying game. Yeah, it looks like it hits basically the same things, so that we should be okay there. And then we need another one of these guys to go in here so you can build that. But with that, what does that make your running distance look like? Very, very close. Can we slap in their kiddie park in here? These kids are gonna love sports, put it that way. Or do we run them down through here? I think we're gonna run them through here. There's so many weird connections and places in here. I'm like, is that really going to be okay? Are we going to be okay with this, guys? I never realized that. This whole thing is wrong. Oh, son of a bitch. I just made a great realization. That's a footpath connection. Well, does that change anything? I mean, yes and no. I mean, obviously it changes a lot, but does it change the fact of how I'm going to build this? I guess is the real question. I don't think so, because I don't want to go through the hassle. We'll worry about it in the next city, right? Lesson learned. Watch for footpaths on the front of buildings. Just means that we could have connected these guys all up if we had a little more space between them. Let's give it a try right here and see what we could do with it, right? Where we haven't really, where we can maybe do it without too much disruption of everything. Take that out like that. And then we just take out like one of these here for an example. I'd take out this too. See, this is what's worrying me here, like the elevations on these. Some of them I'm like, I don't know if that's connected or not. Or it looks like there's another one underneath it, or there's gravel in there or something. It's weird. Like, I don't know how you got a gravel footpath in there, but you did, and yeah. There may be issues in here at points. See, like, why was that a thing? Where it left this one and this one, and then it's got a, you know, like a thing over it. I think there's hidden gravel in here somewhere or something, so we're gonna back this one out like that. Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, those other ones didn't look too kosher, though. I don't know what's going on with them. Now this one's probably not the best example because there's crap right here in the way. But maybe we could get it to... If we get it to wrap around this way, it'd be kind of nice. Such a mess to move, isn't it? Bye-bye. Alright, let's see if we can get this to smooth out at all. Too much crap in there to do it, huh? Okay. Delete this guy out of there then. Geez, I wonder why. Well, here, this one you should be able to pull out for a second here. This is why I was saying I don't really want to do this with the whole section right now. Much too much of a pain in the butt to deal with right now. But I just want to see what it looks like if we were to get it in here. I say, yeah, it's not even pregnant. Let's get it back in here. It doesn't like the sidewalk next to it now. Yep. Even hold us just a bit more level through here so we don't have so many problems trying to put stuff through here. And they say that building's never going back in though. But we can demonstrate it another way though. If we were to do it with one of these guys here. For instance. That actually works, huh? And they can run through the building. Didn't realize that. That's what the "oh my god" moment was there. Now, do I want that there? No, not really. So, let's get rid of this portion. We're gonna take out this guy. We've already foobarred up this center section, so we might as well take out another one here. Like this guy here. Already got this section kind of all messed up, so we might as well take that out and put these things through in a more organized fashion. Yeah, if we were to do this again, though, we could connect these guys to here. This whole row would be up one because you can connect these to the end ones. And yeah, there'd be a whole different shenanigan going on here. But we'll just put them back for now. I'm not too plussed about not doing it. I think we will do this, though. Well, that doesn't need to be that kind of a path, though. Mud will work just fine, thank you. Nobody should really be walking on this, so. Everybody all connected up again? Hey, they can reach the hospital now. I guess that was our initial goal, so that was completed. Woohoo! Yeah, I think everybody can get everything now, at least up here. Do need garbage here again, though. Took out one of them, didn't we? Okay, you take care of all those. You'll take care of all these, right? You need to take care of all those that way. You should be able to get to all of them. Okay, cool. Get rid of this whole section. Put this little guy back through. Yeah, I think there was something wonky going on with that footpath for sure there, though. I don't know what it was, but it just didn't seem like it was working right. Oh, wait. Before we get too much further, this needs to go back in here. Okay. Whew. Thought I screwed it up. I think we're done moving that section of rails enough now. We'll wait on building that part. Alright, so now you are the furthest candidate, right? Now see, that one still can't get to the shopping center there, huh? How's it going? Do. That's the way this game is, though. You got to plan to build, and if you don't build the plan, then you're not going to have the plan to build. You see what I'm saying? you're 443 there. I wish you could click on like another building and see isolate the exact path it takes, but you really can't. Oh, I guess you can. So he's taking the outside path, huh? So it goes here, down here, through here, and then it comes across right there. You need 138 meters or so more, or maybe a little less than that. What's the furthest you can get away? 458, I think. Let's see. So I wonder if it would be useful. Let's try it and see here with just maybe this stretch. This main, like, thing next to the place here. Because it's only like a 5% speed increase to do this, but it might be just enough. If we were to do just this section through here. So I'm a little bit closer. Not quite close enough, though. Probably look like you'd have to do all these as well. That's got to be so freaking close. Huh. Doesn't even go that way. Interesting. Goes down through here. Okay, so if you went to there, you get to the basically those bottom three you can't get to. And then if we upgraded this to the other one, let's see. Gets you one more. Do we sacrifice these three too, I guess? I guess so. Okay. Now the world will be happy, right? Okay. And there'll be some that we need to build lights on in here, which is, but oh well. All right, let's get this footpath back up, though, to these guys here and here. But we don't forget, this needs to go over here somehow, like that. Probably like this as well. All right, well, we know all that works now. This was water, sewer, and garbage coming this way. Maybe just a couple in the middle here somewhere by the tank monument would help. That needs a footpath to it. Needs some way to get in there and build that. I feel like just putting utilities here will work just fine because we made the space, we might as well use it. Lines are going to come in from that side, aren't they? These things don't have any collisions, so you have to make sure they can actually get a path in. Otherwise, they'll just be like, hey, you can't build over a building. All right, that'll do power. Let's get some wiring for it. Okay, so about here. Moves a little bit too far to go on the grid there. Okay. You this then? No, because you want to be awkward about your angle. Okay. Oh, I get what's going on. Nice connection. It's definitely very weird about how once those wires come out of there. Apparently if you go down 50 feet, the building's still in the way, huh? Good to know. Jesus, talk about being picky. Oh, now you're just being stupid. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else in the way. Like, that stuff's super deep compared to this. So I don't know. Only thing that's there is a farm field. There shouldn't be anything else there. Thank you. Oh, that looks fair. I always love that where it's like, won't work one way, but you can do it the other way just fine. You're like, okay, I guess that works. Like, I have no idea why we need to go down 500 feet there, but apparently we did. And then this one's just like, nope, I'm going up in the air over the road. I have no idea. Oh, that's why they actually put it above ground. Oh, okay. Well, that's not going to help. And maybe that was why it was being so weird. He was actually trying to go above ground there. Yeah, we'll just do this a little different then. It's gonna be that wonky. That's the thing I hated, like, it won't start at a point below ground like that. So you have to do this and then cancel this all the way back to here, so and then you can put this in here, and then you can actually put it down. And you can take off the stupid little nub on the end here. And you can connect to the underground one. It's really weird. But like if you just want to wire here, well, maybe it will, and I'm just doing it wrong. Who knows? Yeah, see? Like, no. I want it to start underground and be underground. Maybe we just do that and start it right there. It's 6 feet deep. I just picked that up out of the ground again? No, okay, we're good. I like the shittiest looking wire ever, but whatever. It's in. Apparently fields are approximately that deep and you can never go around them. Good to know. It's messy, but it's in. We're calling it good. No, we didn't want to start the buildings. Okay. That's that. So that's power. Then we need the garbage cans through here for the rest of this, right? Yeah. Let's get those in real fast here. There we go. Now they can run the trash out the back door. Okay. So that'll take care of that whole area. We can probably just slap one on the end here for this guy. No, that's those two. Okay. I've got this little guy here. It's weird. Oh, that's connected in the middle there. Okay. Just happened to notice this little footpath sticking out. I'm like, well, that's not right. And then you can come in here somewhere. Oh, never mind. I remember why that was. Wires and shit going through there. Yeah. Okay. Now I remember why that didn't work very well. You're definitely not going to reach that end building, though, so let's put one there, then, too. Okay. Alright. Well, give me a couple minutes here, and I'll be back in a second. Let's see, how's the pollution over here now, though? These guys are digging new sewer lines. Yeah, much better looking. Health is back up to 82%, so we have still has 1,017 occurrences of it though, so I don't know if we're getting it anywhere else, maybe. But you see, it was definitely not the industrial area. That's like perfectly clean by the time it gets to houses, so. I'm wondering if it's like, because it's getting into the grocery store and stuff there. But anyways, give me a few minutes, I'll be back. Follow the track builder for a bit. Okay, I'm back. Any earthquakes happen while it's gone? Oh, fire happened apparently. Didn't burn down the roadworks, so we're good. It did, didn't it? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Minor one, but we got through it. We're okay. I did set up this one here just to do reconstructions, so hopefully it'll keep those all taken care of and not bother our other construction industry. Did I set all your sources correctly? No, I didn't. Oops. That's probably why you're not doing anything, huh? Steel comes from here, this comes from here, this comes from here. This comes from wherever the boards are, down here. Prefabs and bricks. Okay, now they should know what to do. I don't think they had anything going on though, so yeah. That's probably fine at 50. Unless we get a huge earthquake, I don't think it'll matter. These guys are slowly getting the roads done, it looks like. Are all our dumpers busy? Yes, okay. Probably should buy some more of them. I'm taking out our loan. This one's actually getting down there quite decently though, so we're getting them paid off slowly. Okay, I'll get more dumpers on the job. How is this guy doing? Are you confused with no jobs? No, you got plenty of them. Okay. You are working on over here. Okay. Want to get these connected up and this built, and then we can start actually hauling some decent amounts of all these construction materials to export that we're making extras of. And I think once we get that done, we'll actually turn into profit territory, but we'll see. All right, so we got power hooked up in here. Get those guys built. Make sure that this is being built. Actually, let's not do that. Let's make it a mud footpath so we don't have to build it. Seems like a much more reasonable answer to me. That's being done. This one's being done, right? Okay, cool. Is this coming along at all? No, because we don't have a path to it, do we? Oops. Oh, let's get the road into it, I guess. There you go. Okay. And it looks like they got all these ones done. Yeah, they got a lot of work to do. Anyway. What a time, I guess, huh? Alright, so another one down here would probably be okay then. Somewhere's in here. We'll worry about routing the water here in a minute. Where are we going to put you? How about right there? And another one over here. That's water for you. Sewage. Which can probably go in here, this same kind of area. We'll want another one maybe here. And can we... I don't think we can get a switch in there. That's pretty friggin' deep. Definitely not getting a switch on that one. Let's maybe... Holy crap, that pipe goes deep. That's gonna be a lot of digging there. Oh well. Anyways, let's take this section out of it. Just so we can do that. Oh, you're still not going to go. Okay. Let's try it again. Batch suspend that one and this other one, please. Thank you. Now, will you go together? No. Batch start them again. This guy. And this guy. No, you're still not going to go together, huh? Well, it looks like it's connected. We'll just say it is. I do not like that, though. Okay, those two sections joined. I guess we'll find out. Anyways, that just gives us some room to get this section connected up to there. We can put a switch in here somewhere, I guess, huh? Okay, that worked fine. You are just going to be hassling me about this the whole time, aren't you? Okay, let's put the switch maybe over here then. Let's try putting it down here-ish maybe. That footpath is probably pointing wonky. No, it's okay. Cancel that. Sometimes if you draw them backwards, it seems to work better. That's all one piece. Okay. I don't really know why that's a thing, but it is. Okay. Sewage is done there. If we look at these guys here, you should have plenty of coverage on everything. That gets more than half of that side. Where'd the other one go? You go all this side just fine. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Cool. I'm going to start that. Okay. That's sewage. Garbage on this side, I guess? Or did we not finish garbage over here? I don't think we did. Okay, so we got this guy is getting that part there. We decided this one over here wasn't getting any garbage, didn't we? Okay, now that'll get all those. Oh, that's bigger than it looks, isn't it? Okay. Building goes right here, not where I thought it did. Same down here. That's okay. We can put one here. Footpath there. Let's go ahead and start building these just because, you know, should have your garbage cans built before you put the houses in, I think. Good plan. Okay, there is just enough room to get one in here. Yeah. That'll get all those there. Maybe need one for the kindergarten down here too or something. So we'll just slap one in here for now. And go and get those going if you would, please. That'd be great. Then we need this side. That will not quite get to that end one. Okay. Be kind enough to squish one in here for me? I think you would. You just give it a little incentive. And we just maybe need to obliterate this corner and put in one more here, huh? Doesn't like the road there. Cancel road, please. Thank you. Hold this back a bit. Thing is, once the building's in here, you can put the road in just fine. Usually. See, works just fine. And we just connect those that way. This guy can get out that way, so he's fine. And we'll put in a little mud path right here to that. And now you should be able to get all those, right? Perfect. Okay. I think that's garbage taken care of. Oh, for this section, it looks like. Let's see. That one there. That one there. This one here. Where do you get to? So we need a couple in the middle. Probably another one here. Oh, we'll do the same thing we did here. Probably don't need to up there, I don't think. So this whole thing would be a lot easier if we had a much flatter terrain. Was the thing I was looking to say there. Forgetting what I want to say, and if I sound like B-Ball Joe. Oh boy. Anybody who's never streamed doesn't understand that. It is actually really hard when you're trying to concentrate on a game to be able to talk about random stuff or what you're doing the entire time. not easy. And make it, you know, at least semi-relatively entertaining for people. Or informative, or whatever style you're going for. It's definitely a lot harder than people think. It's like public speaking in that way, you know. A lot of people think it's way easier than it is. It's not too difficult. The problem is that, you know, making it useful is very difficult. How far over are you gonna go? We need to do these 4 buildings, basically, it looks like. I think this one goes. Okay. Bring this back a bit. This guy can go here a little bit. Tighten that radius to just a skosh. That can go there. And then hopefully we can get the trash can in here. This guy can even come out there. Cool, that'll actually hit the school as well. I'll say you could even maybe get him to use this one as well. Yeah, I would bet that would work as well. And if we did this, should. Now the fire station here doesn't have anything, I don't think. Honestly, you don't need like every footpath connected every 3 feet, so probably get rid of that. You make me take out the frickin' road, really? Will this connect? No. Out there. Now we can come out maybe here and curve it around, and then it should connect to it fine. Okay. Now this isn't going to fit back in, of course, so we might have to give this a little bit of a jigger around here. Jiggery pokery, you know, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Okay, that takes care of this whole section, I believe. No, it doesn't. Takes care of this whole side. This area. Now we got to do these guys here. Oh yeah, we already tried that area. It didn't work very well, did it? I'm thinking right here where this building is should work okay. Hopefully you'll go in here. Very close. But it's in. And that gets all those ones. These three, are you reached by this? You are. Cool. Okay, I think that's everybody for garbage now. What's next? So that's water, sewer, garbage, power is all in. Let's figure out water, I guess, then, huh? How much water does one of these suckers use at, you know, a pretty good clip, right? .73 max, which is a lot. I guess we start counting, right? Okay. So, 110 so far. Plus or minus because I'm bad at counting. I mean, you know what we could do? Can we just do it this way? Huh. Too bad I can't use the arrow key though. So it should be that we have a number on it, right? $169. $164. Okay. We'll just run with that. That's going to be much quicker, and that's about what I came up with anyways. All right. So 164 times 4.7. We'll say 4.8 for mistakes. Is 787.2, so we're just going to round that up to 800. No, close that file. Give me a new one. Alright. Now, all the other crap in here. Any high water users here? I don't think so. Give it another 400 for all the other stuff in here. So that's going to be like, you know, we'll say 400 for other services. So that's going to be roughly 1,200 if we use every single housing's water to the fullest limit, right? Now, is that going to happen? Probably not, I'm going to say. Are we researching that yet? No, we're doing this. Okay, well, let's get this done. Health is back up to 83, so that's good. Still got a bunch of people that have pollution for some reason. And I want to say it's because they come in here, and then this is polluting them. Okay, you are getting people here. It's just taking a while. Gotcha. Same with this. They're just plugged up with so many jobs right now that it's taking them a while to get anywhere. Okay, that's done. How long is it going to take you to get this done? Probably not too long. Okay. Here's a reason for it, by the way. We'll plan out water piping while we wait. I want the cool water tower, damn it. Yeah, see, this is only going to do max 240. We want the big one, at least to do by like 300. I don't know if that'll even be enough, but we'll run with it and see. Now, like I said, that's if we're having... That basically mean that everybody's in every building at all the time. That's never going to happen. You can have about a quarter of them, I would say, filled at all times. So, we should be okay. Let's look at our towers, I guess, here. Yeah, we'll do something like, probably like this for them. Got one more down here. Yeah, two more down there, I thought. Maybe I only put in one. I got two. One there and one there. Okay. Well, let's grab a switch here and we can throw that somewhere in here. Probably right about there would be fine if we put the path in the right way. At least I don't know if we did. Perfect. Instead of that, we'll do this. Okay, that's that section's water, and we got one little hookup off that switch there if we need more places to put in, you know, something else. Actually, why don't we do this on the other side? Over like here, maybe it'll be more cooperative. Okay. That way this is easy to get into this area if we need more. And we'll pull this one from over here. Probably down to this lower one here. And we'll put a switch up next to it here somewhere, just so if we need it. Go maybe in this area. Perfect. Of course, there's some other infrastructure in the way. Why wouldn't there be? It's the way we roll around here. Burying infrastructure on top of infrastructure all the time. You will eventually go to there. Where's a good place for one? Maybe here's a good place. Yeah, almost hit it right on top of it. Look at that. Okay, that's all the water. Neat. And somehow I paused the game because I'm bad at not pausing a game. Played too much like oxygen not included. The game, you're like, yep, gotta stop them because otherwise they're gonna run and do something stupid. Okay, that connected okay. Okay, that's that part. We need the old big water pumping station. Holy crap, what are you importing? Jesus criminy. Steel. Yep, there they are. Okay, 13 tons of steel, 13 tons of steel, 13 tons of steel. Yeah, okay. No wonder our money was just sucking out like nobody's business there. You almost got here. Good job, buddy. Well, I wasn't too worried about building this thing. You can see, I mean, yes, it's a lot of steel for this thing, but it's mostly prefabs as far as everything else, so it's not too terrible to build. And this will be our rail, like, distribution yard for this whole area, so probably for a much larger area even than that. Go and get all the little paths started here. So much to build. Oh yeah, we never looked at the final number too. So it's what was it? One. All right, so it looks like this will house about 180,892 people. Sorry, 18,089 people. I had an extra zero on my calculator for some reason. All right, because it was 164. Oh my God, I'm bad at clicking numbers. Yeah, 18,040. Should be about what we fit in here. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now that's not population. That's workers. As far as I know, that's how these work, right? Because it's talking about the numbers it gives you as workers, right? Yeah. So that's not population, that's workers that we should have in here. Which is fantastic, actually. Now, I know it seems like building the construction industry first was bad. But by the time I finish this, so like this building right here alone would have cost what? 20,000 in prefabs alone, somewhere around there, I think. So that's that one building, you know, like. Having all the boards and the prefabs and everything good to go is really, actually really good for you. Where are we going now, buddy? Ah, building the crossing, okay. And we'll probably make like some kind of little jiggery-pokery road to go through here so they can pick up coal to bring it down here. Maybe come off this one right here by the sawmill. Something along this line. There's your road entrance over here. Because unfortunately, this doesn't have a like a gravel drop off or whatever. You know, a aggregate drop off. You can supply it with trains, but you need another distribution office to supply the distribution office. So it's kind of an unfortunate coincidence, right? Move this a bit closer here this way. Pretty sure that wasn't what I told you to erase, but okay. And they can come over here and just pick up coal here somewhere. Or we could get creative, which we might. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll be back. And then we'll get some creative here to load coal out of there, I think, while they're building other stuff. So, be back in a minute. See if there's an earthquake while I'm gone. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Well, I want to say we were really creative about it. Maybe. Cannot tell if that's connecting the right one. I hate that. But anyways, I think we can get one of them there. Probably one down here somewhere, maybe. I don't think it's going to go through that building area, though. Is the problem. We'll see here. Yeah, I wonder if they'll let me do something like that. No. No, it's saying that's the wrong way around. What? Oh. Damn it, it connected to the wrong one. Let's try that again here. Cancel this one, please. You connect to the out, please. Okay, what building's in the way? That one? Looks like there might be a hope of that going through there. No, it could just be hopes and dreams though, right? Okay, it's this thing's being in the way, so I'll pause this for a sec here. I bet you... No, we took out this guy for a minute. Right there, okay. Conveyor spaghetti, everybody's favorite. I have a feeling you could get this to go in right here. Problem is getting it to connect to anything here. I really hate you sometimes, conveyors. You know that? Alright. Maybe we aren't going to do that then. Let's try a different approach here. Now, good luck getting this back in without it being messed up, right? Ain't gonna happen, I can tell you that already. We're gonna have to demolish that road and rebuild it. Yeah, it won't connect back up. You need to take out that little section and that little section. That's okay. I haven't quite given up on this idea yet, though, so. If you could snake it right through here, you'd be like golden. I don't think you're gonna make it through that though. Too much infrastructure. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get it out of that storage. I don't think you're getting it out of there either. Ah, well. They can just go load at the at that storage. It's fine. Hey, we learned how to fly planes. Good job, us. Sure, we can work on firefighting helicopters with 2 people. Just want to make sure that these are actually going to get built. Yeah, they aren't. Okay. That's what I thought. Because these guys are not assigned to footpaths right now. So they need to be assigned to those. Otherwise, these will never get built. Because they need a few people to lay the brick. You can't do them complete by mechanism when you're doing brick footpaths, but we don't have pavers, so it doesn't really matter anyways. Either way is fine. Just figure if we're going to build this damn thing, we better build it to high quality. Right? Gotta have your high quality standards. Alright, sewage lines are going in now. Looks like they're getting on the electrical now. So, they're getting some of the infrastructure built for sure. We get this done? Okay. Not quite. It's getting there. There's like one dude on job somehow running 2 cranes and laying bricks at the same time. Yeah. Impressive guy. Impressive. I am in your, in awe of your abilities to construct. Hey, no more pollution. I think it just finally took them long enough for it to wear off, so we probably don't have to transfer this over to here. I was kind of worried about it. If we look at it now, is it going down? Yeah, there we go. Okay. It was just kind of multiplying its effect because we had the garbage everywhere. So now that looks more reasonable as far as things going there. Is that the one we wanted? Yes, it is. Cool. Why do I want that, you ask? Because I don't like putting people in water pumps. It annoys the shit out of me having to do that. So, let's get some water pumping. Or water wells, I guess you could say. Now, what's going to go over here? Some oil piping. I think that's going to be about all I'm going to have over here. So what we're going to do is these guys produce how much each? About 70, right? Okay. I want to keep that area okay to build in. We'll start about here, I think. And we're going to overlap them a bit. We'll burn a bit more chemical street in it, but that's okay. gonna go a couple more here. Okay. So that's about 1,000 that we could produce out of there. Now we just gotta figure out how to pump it all out, right? Where are you? So we need about, what, 7 pipes or so, 6 pipes? If we wanted to do that, we could put 2 on a pipe, let's say. We'll cut back our production slightly, but I'm okay with that. And what I'm thinking is we'll put these guys here. And you can steal power from over there for him. Okay, these 2 are too many. For the moment. This is going to be the water field. Nobody goes in the water field. Stay off the watershed. That's not actually how I want it. Can you pump through switches? I don't remember. I think you can. Guess we'll find out, right? Not what I want to do, is it? I think it's sewage switches, not water switches, so probably gonna need a few more pumps there. Okay, yep. I was thinking all wrong about this. Give me a sec here. I think it's sewage stuff where you can merge them. No, I'll merge them. Let's do it like this. Borrow money, please. Whoops. Yeah, we're spending a lot on imports right now, I bet. Oh, yeah. We're up to 375 we can borrow now. At least we got it before we hit any more than one of them. So we need at least... We can't even borrow enough to pay that off, can we? Rough. 250 sounds like a good amount. We borrowed our 125, so we better hope that this stuff gets done soon. Might just go bankrupt, who knows? Anyways. Now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, perfect. We need how many of these then? 4? Just do it like this then. Now it's a little easier to think about. There's no electricity problems. You're just not worried. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. We've got the power back on already. Oh, come on. Stop being silly about it. Now, big problem I just saw thinking about here. This ain't gonna work at all. Why? These are all big pipes. Whoopsie. Alright, cancel all that. Thank you. Let's try this with a pipe that's big enough to handle. Oh, maybe they would have worked. Okay, never mind. I thought the medium ones would hold 70, but I guess they won't. So I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, this will work fine then. Let's do a little bit shorter of a distance then. We'll improve it slightly then, right? Yeah, for some reason I thought the medium pipes did 70. Oh, I'm thinking of sewage pipes, aren't I? They're like 75, huh? Whoops. It's okay. I think this is better anyways. Much less material. Okay, water. Got the water spider ready to go. Big end water treatment plant, right? Oh, you're gonna be really weird about this, aren't you? Okay. At least this is just dirt road. It shouldn't matter. That was a weird section of road there. Yeah, there's something over there. Okay. Something right there. Oh, it's a little water pipe going underneath. Okay. Oh, let's fix that then. This one can not go there. There we go. Okay, big water treatment. Big water, baby, big water. There we go. Now we get that a little bit closer. And mirrored on the other side here too, I believe. Now, god-awful amounts of water is what we're going to have with this. But what I'm thinking is we can probably run these rails here somewhere and get it a little distance away, and we can do like food and alcohol over here. So we'll take water from here and bring that over that way, I think. So this won't be a waste, I guess you could say. Or it won't be a complete waste. How about we put it that way, right? Okay, so we got 4 on each. I don't know why the water pipes always seem to work so much better than the electrical. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. I like that. Let's do the other side similarly. Alright, that gets us all to there. And then I think we pull these 2 inner ones here, maybe. Let's go like here so we can just make sure we're going to go underneath this, okay? There we go. Not perfect, but that'll work. You just do not want to line up correctly there, do you? Okay, fine. You can do that then. Have fun. Okay. Then, let's see. I suppose these actually should go out this side, shouldn't they? Now that I look at it. We're just going to have to freeform that one, I guess. Rid of that and that. You're going to want to go to this one here. You're just going to have to go deeper or something there, I think. Okay, that works. That way, if we do need more supplies, this is probably going to be easier to run it around this side, is my thought there. Okay. Not going to add that to the B built yet. All of it, at least. Pipes, maybe, but... Alright, let's get some power in here. Because I don't think you're going to reach, right? I don't think you reach all of them, do you? I mean, you reach about half of it. Very close, but not quite close enough. So. And we can just come over here this way. Now, are you guys going to let me do this? Probably not, because you're jerks, right? Yep, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. I gotta move them all. Yep, these are all just gonna have to go. These ones probably not so much. We can just like do to there or something. Stop being annoying and snapping, game. Okay. That's not where we wanted. Whoops. least this side's not too bad. Didn't even leave any notes. How nice of him. You need to go back a little further. Good enough. Oh, that building's fine. It's not that close. Jeez. Not as pretty as the first time we did it, but that's because you never do it as nice the second time, right? It's like, nope, get it done, don't care. Oh, you do notice stuff like this, I guess, huh? We're supposed to be over one more square. Okay. That takes care of all that. Let's grab this guy here. Not the cords, but the actual thing. Then we just need a couple small pumps on these lines to get it into the water towers, right? Don't want to forget about them. Or maybe one big one here. I feel like you're lying to me that works there. I didn't think you just build them right over roads. Not really sure what's going on with that. Yeah, just stuff it on the road. It's fine. Not gonna get a footpath out of it though, right? Yeah, I thought so. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. we go. My headphone cord decided that it was going to try and pull my interface off my desk. Okay. So, where do I want to put a big pump? And does that mean we go the other way around here again? Huh? I think it does. I think we put it up here. Let's see. Good enough. Like they always say, perfection is the enemy of good enough, right? Pretty sure that's not how that saying goes, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay. Water plants are in. Purification is all in. Pumps are in. Towers are in. Switches are in. Substations are in. Wells are in. I think we got it all. Now we just need power for this up here. Which is a little bit of a journey. See, he's got something like weird on the edge of fields here. And we could do that, I guess. You can just swap sides. Okay, fine. Go back on the other side. Works for me. Now, if you're wondering why we haven't put a train on that yet, it's because we don't have a depot yet. It's up here. We don't have it connected yet, so we could probably do that right now, actually. Let's go ahead and make sure that this guy is on the right track. Toot. And until we start using this, we probably also need a coaling station somewhere as well. Which seems to be like right here would probably be a good spot for that. But or we could stick it up on the hill here, right? I mean, you could put it somewhere you could automatically fill from the coal line, but that would probably make sense, so we're not going to do that. Actually, I was thinking it'd probably go right back here. I already got this where they're going to bring coal down this way, so. And I mean, we do have water. And we've got, actually, that would work just perfectly, actually. Let's take this guy here. We're to take one of these back this way. And have it not be dumb about connecting. There we go. Then this can come over here, and wherever we put our coaling station, it can connect to it. Okay, works for me. Now, as far as the coaling station needs to be, it needs to be as absolutely tiny as I can make this sucker. Perfect. Why, you ask? Because it's all going to be stored in this thing, and this is rarely going to get used. It'll get used a bit in the beginning, but once we get going, I don't think we're going to use it at all. You figure out how we're going to get trains in here okay-ish. Probably just doing something like this would work. There, or maybe here would be better. Yeah, everybody's getting them turned around after they come through it, you know, like, I don't know if they'll just flip them, you know. If we just do this and just hook it up, I think it'll work, but I don't know. I'm never good with how these work on the stations. But I bet if we went here... Yeah, it should work. Let's see. Let's see if we can get the road out of here, though. I don't know if we can. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Yeah. Didn't think that would like it. That's okay, that's the easy part to move. This can even sit like way the hell over here for long. Probably make this connection a little cleaner anyways, so. Now, if you're wondering about what happens if they're coming this way and they want to get in here, then it's just too bad, Charlie. Come on the return trip. The answer I have for you there. No, it might even work better. Let's do this instead. Okay, there we go. I don't want to lose this angle though, so I don't want to go all the way back there, but to right here will probably work. Let's grab the double tracker here. I think here's a double tracker, maybe. That's diesel, pulling. There we go. This one. We're going to use the scientific method of trust me, bro, that's where it goes. It's going to be a little strange to get through here, I'm guessing. Maybe not. No, I think we get it. Okay, cool. Fantastic. You just signal this whole section as one thing, basically, off the line right here. And then right here, I think we've got room for them there. Looks like it. Just make sure. Yeah, we got room for signals there. And a couple here. I think that'll work much better. Yeah. I'm liking that. Wonder if we're full yet over here. Looks like we're starting to get there. Nobody without their own flat though, so we still have a bit of grow room. Which is important because that's where our loan balance is coming from right now. If we look at our loan, hey, we can get our 214,000. We're good. It was 150 before, so. We got a couple of them that are knocking down somewhat lower. So you are getting paid back slowly but surely, right? And then you just can borrow more on it then. Doing about 28,000 per 30 days. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Okay, so let's get this thing, make sure it gets built. Okay, it's being built. I would like to... down here is probably okay for that. Yep. And that'll get it water. We can deliver coal by truck. I think we're good with that. This thing's all built now, though. That's kind of cool. It has the space for it. You just have to deliver it by truck, which is kind of I mean annoying. Or we could just immediately try and switch to diesel trains. I don't know. What do we got for diesels? Yeah, tell me here. Yeah, okay. I mean, they're not terrible. They're a little slow, but they're not terrible. Maybe we just go with diesel instead. And just run more slower trains. So you run like 4 or 5 of the little slower ones instead of maybe one big steam one. I love how we just threw like 1,000 prefabs in here and we didn't even dent our supply. You're definitely producing way too many of them suckers, huh? Oh. Getting this done finally. Cool. But I think that's going to be our city plan. Now, there's probably some pieces we're missing, because there always is. I'm terrible at getting everything on the first shot. But we should have most of our majority services in here. And I don't think we have much for culture, that kind of stuff in here, you know. Oh yeah, I guess we did put in the, where was it? Yeah, we put in a cinema and stuff here. Pal Sports Dynamo, schools. We could put a couple more things down here in this space. You know, as we build it. But I gotta go and run and grab some dinner and take a couple care of things, so gotta go get pizza for tonight. So I will be back, I don't know, probably 2.5, 3 hours, somewhere in there. Let's say around probably 6:37 Pacific time. But there's our city plan for 18,000 people. I like it. Now, looking at it again, and with realizing that these roads connect to each other on the buildings, I bet I could have put 30,000 in here or 40,000 easy with that knowledge, you know. But, well. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good night.